Welcome to Irvine Scene. In today's episode, we are going to witness a one-day event that will change lives forever.
This is Irvine Police Department's second open house. It's open to our entire public.
Open house is an understatement. It's more like an open neighborhood. Exhibitions and displays, all manned by police officers and staff, spread out across 2 parking lots, inside City Hall, and the front lawn. Residents use their phones for a guided video tour of the entire police station, touring the debriefing room, the processing and communication centers, and even the holding cells for those who get arrested. But it's the interactions with police that make this event so special.
Just a lot to do for the public to get to know our officers, and these are the men and women, both sworn and professional staff, that help keep the city safe every day.
Are you actually like an officer? Do you actually do work here?
I am. So all of our entire SWAT team, we're all patrol officers or detectives.
Is that bulletproof?
You can drive this robot into rooms and make sure it's safe.
Oh, Satchel! Good to see you. How's your break?
And for some of our younger residents, this interaction was very much needed.
Because my son always is afraid of police officers, and today was a good experience for him to take a picture with him and get a prize, popcorn, and so much fun for him.
There were plenty of chances to connect with officers from different departments and even different species.
Some of the kids maybe initially are kind of shy, but once you introduce them to the dog, then they light up and they get to come over and they get to pet him. Most of the time, as soon as they start petting him, then they get closer and closer, and you just kind of get to see that they're not so shy anymore, and it kind of opens them up a little bit.
And while there were lots of cool vehicles, pictures, smiles, and hugs, there were also important lessons. Some that may someday even save a life. Meet Irvine Scene's Safety Tip Squad.
When you're wearing your seatbelt, sit up straight. Make sure it's over your shoulder and below and across your hips.
Children 13 and under shouldn't be riding in the front seat because the airbag could hit them. They could get seriously injured or even die.
How their hair is styled, if they're wearing makeup, and what kind of clothes they're wearing. Always lock your car so robbers don't get in, but don't put precious things in your car like your phone and stuff, because robbers might break the window and then they can get in and steal it. When I leave my home, I always make sure to lock my doors and windows. About kitchen safety, it's the where you have to do is you have to be careful with fire. If there's fire on your pan, you have to put water and baking soda on it, or you have to call someone to help you. People should call 911 when there's a fire or somebody's suspicious, or if somebody gets hurt.
Kids also learned the rules of the road on a real-life bike obstacle course.
I'm in charge of the Walk to School program, and what we do is we're in 20 different elementary schools here in the city, and our job is to educate kids and their families about how to walk or bike to and from school safely.
One of the guys in the car, he was talking and he was not stopping there, and I learned that. And I learned that how I could avoid that. If something's dangerous coming, you should stop.
While some communities around the country are struggling with community police relations, I asked Chief Hamill to talk about Irvine's success in this area.
I think it's about relationships. I think at the core of it, it's about relationships and trust. And I think that there is mutual trust and respect between both the police department and other city officials and the community, and there's a lot of communication that goes on. And an event like today is exactly what we're trying to do, is to further foster that trust and respect. We feel like when people can come here and they can get to know police officers and other staff members outside of an enforcement contact, just to learn that they're just real people, ordinary people, ask questions about the jobs we're doing and the work that goes on within a department, that further helps to breed that trust and respect.
What did you learn about police officers today?
They work a lot and and the work is so hard. They ride very smooth motorcycles.
Yes, they do. And how do you feel about police officers?
Happy, woo!
I'm here with my two fantastic children, Abigail and Joseph, and I'm here to get them out into the community so that they can actually see who protects our community and who keeps them safe.
But perhaps this event's success is summed up nicely by this young man's newly formed perception about police officers.
When I grow up, I want to become a police officer. I could be nice and find lost children and do everything.
It really is, bottom line, the respect. They are people too, you know. Unfortunately, people are disrespecting them nowadays, and I need my kids to see that they put their lives on the line for us every day. That's the bottom line.
For Irvine Scene, this is David Irvine.